So welcome to day 12 of the Cozy Rosy Vlogmas, and we have had a nice sprinkling of snow overnight. This means that everything is lightly dusted, and could anything be more festive than getting some snow? I'm really pleased to finally have the Christmas tree up. I'm going to show you how that went down. I have far too many decorations, and there's still 2 more trees to do. So tomorrow we're going to put up the handmade tree, and I also have another little tree that I'm going to put some other decorations on. I seem to have a lot more decorations than I realised. We are going to be upgrading our tree next year. I've got my tree skirt on, which I will link in the description box for you, because it was part of a crochet along that I co-hosted last year. Such a beautiful pattern. So I thought I'd give you a bit of a better close-up on this tree skirt, because there's some amazing design details in it. This is the Snowfall tree skirt that I co-designed with Helen from Sunflower Cottage Crochet and Susanna from Fosper's Designs, and we each designed a section of the pattern, and all the bubbles carry all the way through the pattern down to the bottom. And I just love the fact that it covers up, because this is obviously just an artificial tree, so it covers up, look at me with my ends on show, and it just covers up the base of the tree well enough. And I love the way that on this pedestal it kind of falls over the front. This is just a wooden kind of table lamp. I always say that, a lamp table. And it just covers it well enough that you can see, or not see, the worst of it. And it looks lovely when you've got some presents arranged on there as well. Such a lovely pattern, and I think it's actually going to be a bit of an heirloom for me, at least. I'm really pleased that I'm going to be able to get that out every single year. It's what I really love about making for the holidays. I don't necessarily make a lot of handmade gifts. I find that quite a lot of pressure, but I make a lot of stuff for my house. As you know, I've finished off I made my wreath, put a new garland on it, got my Christmas tree skirt, and I'm going to be showing you all my handmade decorations on my tree that I've made, my friends have made over the years as well. And I just love that element of the holidays, I really do. And I can't wait to kind of show those to you as well. Are you a bit of a holiday maker? Do you make presents? Do you tend to just make decorations? Or do you just enjoy what you purchase and treasure the items that you've gathered over the years? This week, as always, is going to be a lovely busy one. Adam and I are having a couple of days away to celebrate the holidays before it gets even busier. I'm also out for lunch today with some of my Wednesday morning ladies, and I can't wait for that. It's such a nice way to get together over a meal. I'm heading back to the same restaurant that I went to the other night. Tomorrow Emily is getting her dog groom for Christmas, get her all pretty again. So then Emily's going to be smelling all beautiful for Christmas. I always like to get it done as close to Christmas as possible, but my dog groomer is an incredibly busy woman, so unable to get her in any later. So yeah, the biggest thing for me this week is to make sure that I've got everything done that I need to get done. So this afternoon, once I'm back from my little lunchtime treat, Adam and I are most definitely going to be setting up camp in front of the fire with hot chocolate, possibly, maybe a film and some popcorn. As you know, Monday tends to be my day off, so it's my most easy day to get some relaxation in. But my little trip out for lunch is certainly going to be one part of my relaxation, but I cannot wait to settle in front of the fire, crochet in hand, and just get making this afternoon, along with maybe watching a festive film or two. I have to put together the girls, keep calling them girls, I have to put together some presents for the ladies that I'm seeing for lunch. So I'm going to go and do that now before I edit the video of putting up the Christmas tree. Just going to be a quick one, don't worry. It's only a little tiny tree. I don't know if you can see, it only goes up, it's only about a 4-foot tree, and we put it on a pedestal. Simply, it's a kind of a throwback from when we had both Emily and Rosie, the namesake of this channel, because they are little naughty little dogs. Even though they are a gorgeous pair of dogs, they were very incredibly naughty with the both of them. And I said we were going to get a real tree this year. I can't seem to justify it when I've got perfectly good artificial tree, and I can certainly get another artificial tree that's a little bit bigger and will last for years and years. Got my eye on one. I'm going to try and wait and hold out for the sales and grab it in the sales. Of course, I've looked at all the beautiful Balsam Hill ones over the years. I do have a Balsam Hill that's designed for outside, They've only recently started shipping within the UK, and they now have a UK stockist, I believe, so it's easier for us to get hold of. They are incredibly expensive, in my opinion, and I would love to have everything Balsam Hill, because obviously we know the Americans do the decorations the best when it comes to Christmas, but quite simply, I cannot spend that amount of money on an artificial tree, especially when the guarantees aren't that long on the lights if they're pre-lit. Just my thought process. I'm rambling at you. I'm going to go and get these little presents put together. I'll show you how I've done those, and I will catch up with you in a bit. Welcome home.
Hello.
Hi. So I wanted to give you this year's new Christmas decorations because I think they're hilarious.
Exciting.
Are you?
Yeah, very exciting.
Oh, so there's two in here that are both for you.
Yeah. Do you want to open them now?
Yes.
Okay. What have we got? That's very silly. It's a toasty
It's
toaster.
a glittery toaster. Because it's literally your favourite food,
Yes,
isn't it?
I love toast.
So this was from John Lewis. John
Yeah.
Lewis this year seemed to have, you know what Selfridges was like last year when we went to Birmingham?
Yes.
It is literally, it had everything that we got, not that we got last year, but all these unusual ones.
Yeah.
And they had a whole kitchen set.
That's cool.
Like a coffee machine,
Yeah.
a toaster, and...
A mug of hot chocolate.
But look, it's got a little candy cane in it as well.
Very sweet.
And they're all glass.
Yeah, they're very nice.
As we know, they break very easily.
Yes.
Did we break one last year that we bought?
I can't remember now.
Maybe I didn't tell you. So what ones did we get last year? Do you remember?
Do we get the peanut butter jar?
I think peanut butter jar, the chili, and the Polaroid?
Yes, the Polaroid.
Okay.
Quite big though, the Polaroid, isn't it?
Yes, and again, very, very heavy. I can't remember what this is now.
You bought it though.
I know, but it was, 5 weeks ago, wasn't it? Extremely well wrapped.
That's really silly.
This just made me chuckle when you just think about all those naughty children. And I thought actually that would be really quite clever.
Yeah.
Like you could get your elf to move it up and down the tree if a child's been naughty. We don't have an elf, do we?
No.
None of these were cheap, by the way.
No.
That was £6, and I paid full price because I bought it ages ago.
They're all the same, I think.
No, that was £9 for the
wow.
toaster. Yep. And then £8 for the hot chocolate and marshmallows. I mean, they are lovely, but they're not shatterproof. I know that for nothing because I'm sure we broke one last year. But anyway, I do like them. So we've got a toaster, a hot chocolate,
and a bag of
coal. You see, they're so easily broken. They're not broken, it's fine. Cool. So the tree is up. Ho, ho, ho is up behind you, isn't it? You can't see it, that's fine.
There we go.
And we've still got the thanks. Now we've still got the handmade tree to do and the gingerbread tree, which is only a little tree. And we have Lego to build, don't we? Because we have quite a tradition of doing Lego at Christmas, which is good. Cool. So we'll probably crack on with some of that tomorrow evening, I imagine, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Right, you go some dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. So I've quickly come upstairs to put together the Christmas gifts for my Wednesday morning ladies. As you can see, they are just simply one of my mini crochet stockings with a little chocolate inside. It's not a huge present, but it's just a little something to give my thanks to them for all their help throughout the year. And of course, they've got a little Christmas card. Very annoying because they are very sticky in the corners. Had to get the nail varnish to remove it out. And on some of them, it even took the colour off of the corner. I'm really quite annoyed, but the cards are still hilarious and I'm sure the ladies will appreciate them. Over the weekend, I also managed to get some of my Christmas present wrapping done. With Adam coming home yesterday, I needed to make sure that all of his presents are wrapped up so he can't be a sneaky one and have a little look. And Friday saw the release of the crocheted gift tag as well. I personalised Adam's gift tag so that he knew which was his, and as you can see, the results were absolutely lovely. Really pleased with how well this crochet gift tag turned out. It looks just like a crochet luggage tag, and it fits so well with that craft style wrapping paper too. So I started by practicing on my niece and nephew's presents just by wrapping up some jigsaws with this beautiful wrapping paper from Hobbycraft. Very eco-friendly, no glitters, no nothing on it. And I used some ribbons to kind of dress them up a little bit. Again, nice simple presents, nothing wrong with a bit of wrapping. I should have invested in some double-sided tape, would have made this a lot quicker and a lot easier. I used some of the ribbons to create a bow and tie that on as well. Just saves having to buy those kind of metallic bows that can't be recycled. And I think it looked quite good. It was all finished and done. Just kind of repositioned all of those little ribbons to make them look pretty, and it was ready to go underneath the Christmas tree, and I could do it all again with the other present. Now I am going to go and get changed out of this jumper that I seem to have been wearing for the last 3 days. It's so warm, it's perfect for this cold weather that we've been having. So I'm not sure what to wear this afternoon. I might just wear a nice easy Christmas jumper rather than putting on my Christmas top again. I'd like to save that now for Christmas Day. I'm going to head out for lunch and I can't wait to get back to get cosy in front of the fire, put my slipper boots on and just crochet the hours away.